evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our podcast, Beneath Your Skin. This is Gaia, officially crazy. Hello, my dear. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Zoe here, still living in a fantasy world since I've rejected reality. So I'm doing all right.
She is smarter than everyone else. She got everything right. Why to keep living in reality when reality is so shitty? Today, we are going to talk about the movie called Anomaly. And yes, I agree. It was an anomaly that such a movie was made.
I was going to say, you
I
got to be
don't
ready with those anomaly puns, because I was like, it's an anomaly that this film ended up on Amazon Prime.
I have nothing good to say about this movie, but for the choice in the soundtrack. That was good. The songs told us the story better than the movie itself. The movie doesn't make any sense. It's too long, even if it's only 1 hour and 20
1 hour
or something.
12. 1 hour
1 hour and
and 12.
12. It was so bad. And really, it doesn't make any sense. So basically, this is the plot. Someone is talking to a writer. We don't know who for now. Well, we do, but we shouldn't know for now. She tells the story of a family. The family moved into a new house. The mother died. The father has a new companion, and she loves his two kids, and the two kids love her back. Okay, they move into the new house. Since the second day, something terrible starts to happen. The mother figure starts to have nightmares. The girl has the great idea to bring a Ouija board into the house, and we know she took it from her grandmother's house, and we wonder why the hell the grandmother had the Ouija board in her house. Okay, and we only see the Ouija board once when she and her brother are playing with it, trying to talk to their mother. And since the beginning, we know they are not talking to the mother because, for once, the demon entity, whatever, is very clear. Oh, no, I'm not your mother. Thank you for opening the door. Now I'm going to haunt you and probably kill you all. Thank you, dear. And that's the end of the Ouija board. We don't know anything else about it. Okay, so terrible things start to happen. The mother is the target. The father is somehow believes everything she tells him. They call a priest, nothing telling us why he believes her so easily. Probably because they had a limited budget, so they couldn't waste too much time with background stories and stuff like that. So they call the priest. The priest arrives. He looks into the bedroom, says some prayers. He starts hearing whispers and voices and words being spoken to him. He runs away, terrified, like, okay, I can't help you anymore. Here, take this rosary. This should help you. Bye. Don't ever call me again. Forgive my name. Forgive my face. Bye. Okay. Then at some point, a neighbor jumps in from nowhere. She's confusing because she arrives. Oh, hi, you choose such a nice neighborhood to live. The house is perfect. Too bad that people don't last long here. Okay, you are giving me mixed signals, lady. So you know that families buy that house and then they run away, but that's such a nice neighborhood to live in. Mixed signal, really mixed signal. So we forget about her. Things get worse. The priest comes back with the authority of no one knows what. He helps in the exorcism. Everyone dies. The mother dies after being possessed. The priest dies during the exorcism. The neighbor jumps back on screen trying to help and then disappears again. The father holds a mirror over the possessed wife to try to trap the entity, we think, and he ends up being possessed. He kills his son, and shoot himself. The daughter runs away freely for no reason. We find out that she's supposed to be haunted by her own demon, and we only see, say, demon at the end of the movie when we realize the one talking to the rider and her assistant is the girl, and behind the assistant we see the demon, white demon, and we imagine like the leading singer of the Kiss doing that, more or less. But yeah, end of the movie. Oh, no, wait. I forgot a very important detail. At some point, the father founds an urn full of ashes. Yes, that's the movie. That's the movie. So you can understand why I'm salty. I'm really salty.
You gave it more than I gave it of attention. The film was boring for a start. For 1 hour 12, I think it took 2 minutes for me to hate it. Because, okay, yeah, so it starts off with an unknown person who's like telling the story, and the writer is all like, how are you related to the family? And it's like, that's not important. It's important that, like, I know the story of what happened. Okay, fair enough. Like, you're not going to take any, like, proof that this person did know the family. So it opens with the husband and his younger new wife. And it's like, a year ago, his wife died, and now he's remarried. Now, I'm sorry, it takes longer than a year to mourn your wife, start a relationship, get engaged, and get married. It takes longer than that to, like, it takes you longer than a year just to get married. You have to meet someone, you have to get to know them, you have to get engaged and get married. That period of time should be even longer if someone is grieving their wife. And somehow the kids like her. Oh, thank you so much for being kind to me. I'm like, no, you wouldn't just accept someone coming into your life. And in a space of a year, he's gotten over his dead wife. He's moved on. He's fallen in love, he's gotten married, the kids accept the new wife, and they've bought a new house. I mean, I got married and bought a house in the same year with my, partner of 3 years. Do you know how long it takes to buy a house and get married? It takes a lot of prep. It took us a while to get there. Couldn't have done it in a year. It's also the most stressful thing I've ever done. I never get married and move house in the same year. Most stressful thing. But, yeah, so instantly I was like, I hate you. I hate you both. You have clearly not grieved. You clearly did not love your wife enough. The kids are stupid. So they move into this house, and she's all like, immediately, I felt something was wrong. It's a perfectly nice house. The house is nice. The outside is nice. There's nothing evil there's not even, they don't even film it to make it look like it could be haunted. And then straight away, there's crying babies and knocks and prams and apparently a white-faced demon. And the fact of the matter is, stupid Ouija board. So there's a white-faced demon and there's ghosts going on. And it's just like, and the ashes were the ashes of the ghost. So they're trying to get the ghost out of the mum who's possessed. But there's also a demon that's attached to the daughter. I'm like, make it one or the other. And then they start screaming about it's the devil. So the devil is in your house. The devil. And the priest is all like, Lucifer is here. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure dealing with Lucifer is probably the priority rather than the ghosts. But no, she's possessed by a ghost. Lucifer is apparently living in the house. There's a scary tree outside for no apparent reason. I'm just like, I'm being blasted of all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't get what's going on. Are these meant to be the ashes of the demon? Why are no, it's not the ashes of Lucifer, because Lucifer wouldn't leave ashes behind. Are you possessed by the demon? You possessed by Lucifer? No, you're possessed by the ghost. So the ghost hates the mum, but the demon likes the daughter, but the ghost wants all the family to leave. No, it's the demon that hates the mum. I'm like, who is doing what? Is the demon sending ghost babies out, or is there also a ghost baby? Does the ghost hate the mum because she hears the baby? Why is there a baby ghost baby in a carriage? Like, I don't get what's going on. I was like, is it ghosts? Ghost baby? Ghost woman? Lucifer himself? The devil, or just a normal demon? Who's possessed by who? Who's being targeted by who? Why does the priest not do a single bit of research to prove that there's a demon in this house before he goes to an exorcism in the rain? I started switching off, so I can't even remember why it's raining inside the house.
upside down crosses appear on the walls in the room for no reason at all, and then the rain, and then the neighbor jump in and then jump out, and you are like, what the hell is going on here? I think what really happened is that the director got so confused that's the reason why we can't understand a single thing that goes on in the movie, because not even the director knew what was happening and what he was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an absolute car crash of a film. It's a wreck. It's like the priest is like, oh, I can't be here. It's terrifying. Oh, I'm back to help you. I've never seen something so evil in my life. Oh my God, Lucifer lives here. Oh, I've just disappeared. Oh, so where are you now? And then the daughter ran off with the demon, and then the family, and then it's obviously the big reveal, the daughter at the end with a freaking demon that looks like the nun. And I'm just like, it sounds boring and makes no sense, because you can't tell me if it's a ghost baby, or a demon, or Lucifer itself in this house. And there's no history for the house. It's like, oh, people keep leaving. But at no point did they give you any history to why they keep leaving. Like, did someone get murdered? Did they do a satanic ritual? Why is Lucifer in your house? And if Lucifer's in your house, why are you being possessed by ghosts and ghost babies? Mess! Just a mess!
I really think Lucifer's lawyers will sue everyone just for using his name related to the house, because really, what was he doing there? Taking a break, having a vacation? With a nice tree outside the window?
We got angry with that other film for like using Belial and going, oh no, Belial's a powerful demon. Like, you can't just like exercise it in a swimming pool by reading like a book. But this one, apparently Lucifer was in the house. And I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry, but don't lose Lucifer's name in vain. Like, come on. It wasn't Lucifer. And if it was Lucifer, why was it a white-faced woman at the end? And I still, yeah, I'm going to go round in circles, but it was just so annoying and so pointless and not scary and poorly acted and stupid, and just avoid it like the plague, people. Avoid it like the plague. It is not even worth it for a laugh, because it makes no sense.
So very true. I totally agree. Don't even waste your time, people. Well, I don't have anything else to say about this.
No.
Do you?
I think this is a record for our shortest podcast, because there is nothing to say. Like,
yeah.
It's not even the kind of film that, you know, when movies are bad, we start remaking them into our own movies. This one was so confused that...
No, we can't.
And it's just like...
We can't. There is no way we can save this thing.
No. All I can say is, like, you know what? Go and watch The Conjuring instead. You know? You want to see a family being possessed and in a house? Just go and watch The Conjuring. Yeah. Don't bother with this. Yeah. Like, literally watch any other film we've talked about on this podcast, including the bad ones, over this. Like, you know, even watch Demon Tongue over this, which is absolutely shockingly bad, but at least you can laugh at the special effects and the fact that it makes no sense.
I agree. So, people, thank you for listening to us. We hope we didn't scare you away for good this time. It's not our fault. Blame Prime and this movie. Thank you for listening. And if you want to drop a line on our Twitter account, is at beneath_your, or follow us on our Facebook page, or listen to us on Spotify. Thank you, and bye-bye. See you later.
It's always a pleasure, Gaia. This episode was short and sweet, but yeah, again, don't watch this movie. Just don't do it, people. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.